welcome to Strictly Money at the News Farm, where all voices matter. I'm Saijal Patel. Women in Canada will control more than $4 trillion in assets by 2028, more than twice the amount that they control today. Yet, many women feel that their needs are not being met by the financial industry. In fact, 80% of widows switch financial advisors within a year of their husband's death. And it's a lose-lose proposition because it's setting the global wealth management industry back $25 billion every year, and it's putting women at financial risk. Joining me now to discuss this is Oricia Smith. Oricia is president of SLGI Asset Management and senior vice president investment solutions with Sun Life Canada. Oricia, great to have you on.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You know, this is a topic that's very close to my heart, Oricia, because I'm an advocate for women's financial wellness. I run financial programs exclusively for women, and I've been very vocal about the financial industry having to play a key role when it comes to women and their wealth. So first, talk to me about the wealth that women are coming into, because $4 trillion is a huge number. It's obviously growing at a very fast rate. What are the dynamics at play?
Yeah, it's a great question. As you said, it is a huge number. So right now, we expect that women control about $2.2 trillion of wealth today, and we're expecting that that's going to grow to $4 trillion in assets. And so that's the assets that are controlled by Canadian women. I guess we're seeing women, they have more successful careers now. We're also inheriting wealth from our parents and grandparents. And we're having more influence on household financial decisions. So as an industry, to me, financial planning and saving money, it's really important, well, for everybody, but it's really vitally important for women. So that's why I'm also very excited and passionate about this industry. The industry is changing. Again, we're seeing a lot more that the industry is providing for women. A couple of other stats around the wealth in Canada is that women are the breadwinners of more than 40% of Canadian households today. And in addition to their own increase in terms of their jobs and their wealth, they're also likely to be the beneficiaries of what we call an intergenerational wealth transfer. And they may actually have a double wealth transfer. So first inheriting money from their parents, and then likely outliving their spouses and taking control of those assets as well.
Yeah, and Oricia, we talk about that,
that's
right?
That's really important.
We talk about the great wealth transfer. It is underway right now. So how do you think this changes women's view of money and needs?
Yeah, so it's a great question in terms of their views of money. Right now, we're seeing younger women right now control their finances, which is great. So I want to share that 70% of millennial women are likely right now taking the financial lead in their partnerships, which is a big shift. And then we're even seeing in older generations in the past, maybe about 12% of women were the financial decision makers in households. And we're seeing that really shift now. We're probably up around a third. And that's for that older demographic, those that are kind of aged 55 and older. And so again, the planning needs for women are different. Mm-hmm. As I talked about, or as you'd mentioned, they're living longer, but they're also sometimes left with the decisions around estate planning for families. And that is something that we need to make sure as an industry that we're really helping women in managing retirement income as they live longer, as well as help them make those financial planning decisions on behalf of themselves and their families.
Yeah, absolutely, Oricia. We have just under a minute till the commercial break. You mentioned that the global wealth industry is losing something like $25 billion in assets. What's going on there? And I guess the bigger thing is, do they understand the implications of this?
Yeah, I believe we do. So as an industry, we've been focused very much in the past, I would say, around services for men. And so it is really now a really important message to get out, which is all of us need financial advice. And to me, there's a big shift in the industry around offering what they're calling holistic planning. And that's really personalized advice. So getting to know you, getting to know your unique needs, the needs of your family. Advisors are there for some of the most meaningful events in your life, whether that's good or bad. So whether you've purchased a house or had a baby or sold a business or lost your job or gotten ill, that's to me what a financial plan is about. It's about having a plan, but also being able to adjust and being prepared for the unexpected. So it's an important part for the industry to get right.
Okay. Hold your thoughts. We're going to continue this conversation. We'll just take a quick break.
Awesome.
We'll
Thanks.
be right back. Welcome back. Oricia, before the break, we were talking about the importance of financial planning, which I'm, again, a huge advocate of. I want to talk about women's needs being underserved by the wealth industry, because as you heard me say earlier, 80% of widows switch financial advisors within a year of their husband's death. What is happening here? Why are they not sticking around?
Yeah, I expect it's a couple of things. It could be that the historical relationship was with the husband, and so they may feel that they don't have the financial knowledge or the connection with the advisor. And also sometimes the kids have an important role in helping, right, the surviving spouse, the mother in the relationship here, decide who she wants to work with. And so a lot of times we do see them moving towards the financial advisor of their kids as part of a broader family relationship. And so one of the other factors I think in this industry is that we need to have more female financial advisors. To me, a key dimension that sets women apart in this industry from men as financial advisors is really that ability to build a relationship and have that trusted relationship with other females or female investors. And that's a huge asset and skill set that women bring to this industry.
Yeah, because beyond the skill set, Oricia, I mean, it is a relationship business, isn't it? And women are looking for someone who can relate to their issues, and hence why, female advisors are attractive, except that only 15 to 20% of advisors are female. So what are the challenges that you're seeing? Why is it that we're not seeing more women in the industry, female advisors?
Yeah, it's a great question. I would say it's broadly across the industry. So including asset management. To me, we need to have more female financial advisors as well as female investors. So those like portfolio managers, analysts, those involved in the industry. So part of it, I think, is the industry has just had a perception that it is a male-dominated industry, that maybe it's it's a bit confusing. We use acronyms and terms, but really it's an industry that fundamentally is about improving the lives of Canadians, improving the lives of families and communities. And so to me, we have to, first of all, change the industry and the view of this industry. And particularly within financial advisors, we've done some surveys and talked to female financial advisors about the industry. And there's a couple of things to me that makes it maybe more difficult for females to be successful. One is there is a pressure to be able to meet AUM targets and grow their books earlier in their careers. And then we're also hearing it's a struggle when they take maternity leave. So when women, female financial advisors have kids or act as caregivers earlier in their careers, it's sometimes there's some structural challenges there that make it difficult, where they might lose clients during that period. And we can't let that happen.
Yeah. We only have about a minute till the end of the interview. What is Sun Life doing? What are some of the initiatives that you guys are taking on, and whether it's working?
Yeah, so at Sun Life Global Investments, we're doing a lot in the industry to support female financial advisors. So as an example, in November last year, we hosted our 7th annual. So we've been doing it for 7 years, and it's a women's investment symposium. It's a 2-day event, and we're there to inspire and create a community for female advisors across Canada. We're also supporting the next generation of coming into our business. So hiring kind of new females to work in asset management, as well as to be in the sales side of our business and all parts of the business. So for me, it's a top priority to not only bring in the next generation to our business, but also to support female financial advisors as well.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see, Oricia, because you have the older generation of advisors who are typically male. And I don't know, I can't remember what the average age is, but I think it's in the 50s. So as they start passing on their book, are you seeing a sense that women are taking over?
Yeah, we'd love to see more women in those conversations with respect to acquiring books.
Yeah.
I think that's a big opportunity as well that, again, the industry needs to get in front of.
Yeah.
But I do see a lot of females coming into this industry as associate advisors, wanting to become advisors. So I really do see this shifting.
Okay, Oricia, thanks for your time. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Take care.